Hi, it's Sylvester. I'm in a bad mood. I'm having a bit of a bad day, and it's not because anything really big happened. There's no grand story for why I'm having a bad day. It's just I suffer with a lot of mental illnesses. One of them is major depressive disorder, and right now my depression's acting up a little bit. Again, for no particular reason. It's just maybe it's because it's that time of year, the holiday season, and my depression always seems to be bad this time of year. But Christmas went pretty well, so I have no real complaints about that. All things considered, it went pretty well. I got some cool presents, so nothing to complain about there. I just am kind of in a bad mood and I just want to talk about it. Even though I'm part of this support group that they say that complaining is not good because complaining gives power to the things that you're upset about, and complaining doesn't actually solve any of your problems, but like blah 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 whatever. I'm going to complain because I want to complain because this is my channel and I can do what I want here. And if you don't want to hear me complain and you don't want to watch this video, that's completely fine. You don't have to watch this video. One thing that I'm upset about is that in order to get good lighting, I am sitting in front of my window. And you know what else is in front of my window? My heater. So I'm sitting directly in front of my heater. And so I'm very hot. I could feel sweat in my hair on the back of my head, and like that's not a good feeling. I don't like the feeling of being sweaty, so I that's kind of pissing me off a little bit. I'm feeling uncomfortably warm and I don't like it. I'm feeling the sweat and I don't like being sweaty, but this is what I do for good lighting. And I'm just kind of upset because I'm not really feeling my physical appearance very much right now. Like I'm looking at myself on the screen right now and like my skin is so blotchy. It's that time of year, so it's like winter time and my skin starts to get really dry, and even though I have been moisturizing, my skin seems really dry, but it also is really oily, and so I have a ton of pimples as well, which I don't understand how my skin can both be dry and oily at the same time, but somehow it manages because, of course it does. That's one drawback of being on testosterone. If you don't know, I'm a trans man and I'm on testosterone, and before I went on testosterone, I never had acne, like very rarely. I'd have a pimple like once a month maybe, if that. And now, ever since going on testosterone, I just like am constantly covered in pimples, and I know it could be a lot worse. I know there's a lot of people who have much worse acne than I do, and so I'm counting my lucky stars or whatever, checking my privilege, but it still kind of bothers me because I really thought that this would go away once I went through puberty. Because if you don't know, you go on testosterone, you kind of go through puberty, and not kind of, you do, you just straight up go through puberty. And so I've had 2 puberties in my lifetime, which is more than the average person. And I thought once puberty was over, I would stop getting so much acne, but it just won't go away, and I'm constantly too oily, but also I have dry skin, and it's just a bit of both. And my skin's not even that dry. My doctor even gave me medicated ointment that I've been using on my face, and it doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. And so I'm just really frustrated because my face is just not what I want it to be, and it's one of those moments where I kind of miss wearing makeup. Actually, that's not true. I don't miss wearing makeup. I enjoy wearing makeup every once in a while. Putting on makeup can be kind of fun, but I hate the idea of feeling obligated to put on makeup. I hate the idea, like, I really hated it when I thought that I was a girl, where I was expected to wear makeup every day, and it was just one of those things where it's like, I don't have half an hour every morning to put on freaking makeup. I don't have the money to be putting $20 worth of makeup on my face every day. Like, I didn't like wearing makeup. It wasn't until after I came out as trans that I really started to appreciate makeup, because it wasn't something that I felt like I had to do anymore. It was something that I wanted to do. It was like creative expression instead of trying to make myself look appealing to the average person, to appeal to gender norms or whatever. So, but like that is the one thing about makeup, is that at least if I put on foundation, it would even out my skin tone and hide the pimples a little bit. But I don't wear makeup anymore usually, and so when I go on camera it's like I've started thinking to myself, like, maybe I should wear makeup before I make a video, because maybe I should at least put foundation on before I make a video, because I just really hate looking at my face when I watch the video back, and I don't like that feeling. And again, I know there's nothing like overtly wrong with my face. It's fine. It's not that bad. But this is one of those rare instances where I'm kind of glad that I don't have an HD camera that works anymore, because if I had to look at my face in HD, it would probably drive me crazy. I hate my face right now. And I always have really oily eyelids. It's just something about my eyelids. No matter how much I wash my face, my eyelids are always kind of greasy and shiny, and I just hate it. And my hair's not doing what I want it to. I've wanted to have long hair for a long time, because I like boys with long hair. That's like kind of something that's always been what I've been into. And so I wanted like chin length, shoulder length hair, and my hair just won't grow. It grows so slowly that every time I try to grow my hair out, it gets to a weird length where it just looks funny, and there's nothing I can do with it that'll make it look better. And then it will just stop growing. Like I was trying to grow my hair out for what felt like an entire year, and the hair on the top of my head got to a certain length, and then I swear it just stopped growing, and it just annoyed the crap out of me, because my hair was at a length where it looked funny. There was nothing I could really do with it. It wasn't long enough for it to be nice long hair, but it was too long for it to be presentable. Like, I don't know. It just I'm pissed off that my hair isn't what I want it to be, and I got like really frizzy, like curly hair, so my hair just like never looks the way that I want it to. Plus, I'm starting to lose my hair, which is another drawback of being on testosterone, is hair loss. And so I have a bit of a receding hairline, and I have a little bit of a bald spot starting on the top of my head, and it's one of those things where it's like I feel like I didn't get enough time as being a boy. Like, I know I've always been a boy my entire life. I just didn't realize it until I was like 26 or something. And it bothers me, because I feel like I never got the chance to be a teenage boy. I never got a chance to be a boy in my early 20s. I never got a chance, you know? And so now to be in my 30s and losing my hair, it just upsets me, because I never got the chance to be the hot young man that I wanted time to be before I started to lose my hair, you know? And again, this video is just me complaining, and none of it is like really big, groundbreaking stuff. It's all just little things. But in this video, I'm probably going to delete it, because it is just me being negative. But I don't know. I'm just kind of in a bad mood. I didn't sleep well last night. For whatever reason, I kept waking up every other hour to go pee, and I have no idea why my bladder decided that I just had to pee super often. It was just, for whatever reason, I just had to wake up every other hour to go pee, and so I really did not get good sleep last night. And tomorrow, I'm planning on going to church. My minister gave me some food for Christmas, which was really nice of him. But now it kind of sucks, because I feel like I'm obligated to go to church, because, you know, it seems kind of rude for your minister to give you food and then for you to just not show up to church the next week. So I really should go to church tomorrow, but I haven't really been going to church because I just like sleeping in, and I don't know. I don't want to go to church. It's an obligation. It's a responsibility. It's not like it's the worst thing in the world. Again, first world problems. Is it problematic to say first world problems? I don't know. Do we even use the phrase first world anymore? That feels like it's outdated. I feel like we now say developed world, not first world, but I don't know, whatever. The point is, I know that these problems are all small and stupid, but it's I'm not looking forward to having to go to church tomorrow, just because I don't even know if I'm Christian. My relationship with God I've been questioning it a lot, and I don't know if I really believe in Christianity. I don't really think I'm a Christian. I tried it. I gave it the good college try. I like the people I go to church with. I really like my minister. He's a really nice guy. And so I feel bad, but I just don't know if I'm a Christian. I don't know what I am. I have this weird mix of beliefs where it's part Tibetan Buddhism and part Wicca, part paganism. And I know that Wicca is included in paganism. Wicca is a type of paganism, but I like paganism as a whole, but I also specifically like Wicca, but I also like Christianity, certain aspects of it, and I just I have this view of the world, and I have my own spiritual beliefs, and I don't really think that they really align that much with Christianity. I just don't know if I'm a Christian, and that probably upsets people, because it seems like half of the comments that I get on my videos are people telling me to believe in Jesus, and it's like, you know what? Stop telling me what to do. I can believe in Jesus if I want to believe in Jesus, but I'm not really sure if I do want to believe in Jesus. I know that Jesus existed. He was a real person as far as I can tell, but you know what I mean? I don't know if I believe in that, and so I'm confused about my religion. And going back to talking about the fact that I don't have an HD camera anymore, that really kind of bums me out, because I still do technically have an HD camera, but I can't use it because the battery's broken. The battery's so old that even if I have it charged to 100%, I'll start filming for less than 10 minutes and the camera will turn off. So unless I decide to film a really short video, which, let's be honest, I never film a video that's under 10 minutes long, or I do, but rarely. If I do have a video that's under 10 minutes long on this channel, there's a good possibility that it was a longer video that I then edited down to being less than 10 minutes. So I never record a video for less than 10. It never takes me less than 10 minutes to record a video, and so it's just one of those things where I have this perfectly good HD camera, but I can't use it, and I'm stuck using my laptop camera, which just kind of sucks. And even if I could use my HD camera, my laptop's doing this fun thing where it's not recognizing my SD cards. Actually, update to the situation. My laptop will now recognize my SD cards, but they won't recognize that there's anything on my SD cards. I'll take photos, and I'll have a video saved to my SD card, and then I'll put it in my laptop. The laptop will show up that there's an SD card inserted. I'll click on the SD card, and there'll be nothing on it. It'll just show it as being blank. And so I don't really know what that's about, but that's something that's happening. I need to buy a new laptop, but I really don't want to because money. So I mean, I don't really need to buy a new laptop. It's just little things like that are kind of starting to glitch with my laptop, and it's starting to be really slow, and that makes it difficult to record videos at times, because sometimes I'll be in the middle of recording a video, and then the audio and the video will be out of sync for no reason, just because my laptop's lagging. And so again, I really need to buy a new laptop, but I don't want to, because this laptop's not even that old, and it pisses me off. Planned obsolescence. Things should be built to last instead of built to break after 6 years or 7 years or however long I've had this laptop for. And so anyways, again, I'm just pissed off for a variety of reasons that really aren't that big of a deal, but I'm just having a bad freaking day, and I'm just kind of depressed. And I part of it might be the weather. My therapist said that I am very influenced by the weather, because when I seem to be in a bad mood and when I seem to be really depressed, it seems to be days when it's kind of overcast out, and today was a bit of a dreary, rainy day. Of course, as I'm filming this, the sun is now out and there's blue skies, but earlier today it was raining and it was pretty gray outside, and so I think maybe some of it has to do with the weather, but I am just kind of in a bad mood. And I am very thankful that my channel has now over 90 subscribers, which is really awesome, and I'm very thankful for everybody watching. Yeah, I'm starting to annoy myself. I'm just so negative. I'm such a negative Nancy. I'm such a Debbie Downer. I'm not always like this, I promise. Most of my videos aren't me just complaining about stupid things that don't really matter. Again, first world problems, even though I don't know if it's problematic to say first world anymore. It probably is. I don't know. Anyways, I'm just in a bad freaking mood. And that is the takeaway of this video. But I'm going to move away from the heater before I sweat my butt off. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Stay frosty. Bye.